where better than to be somewhere warm and inside near beer with somebody who's going to instruct you on how to do a bit of yoga. We've got just the man, Yaron Saghiv, who's going to tell us about beer yoga. Yaron, a very good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm
Great
very
to be on board.
Very well indeed. Thank you very much for joining us. This seems to me to be the first kind of yoga that I might be able to do.
Well, you're really welcome. You talked about the weather, and I'm one of the co-founders of a website called Funzing.com.
Yes.
And you're really able to join beer yoga or any other experience we have, even in terrible weather. So you're really welcome to come on board and give it a go.
Okay. Now, we've seen goat yoga catching on in California and maybe even parts of the UK. Is this a way of bringing yoga to the masses a little bit more, making it a little bit less mysterious? How does it work?
I think it's just about, having a laugh, having a good time. At Funzing, we decided to combine our love for beer and yoga. We also have an event called Doga, which is dog yoga on Funzing. So it's just about, making it a bit more accessible. We respect, obviously, yoga. We love yoga. All of us practice it. And it's just about having a good time,
Okay. Now, it says in the piece that I'm looking at here that you strike a warrior pose. What is the warrior pose?
Oh, there are many poses. I mean, my favorite one is downward dog, but
yes, but you can't really do downward dog with a beer, can you?
You'd be surprised. The idea is that it's not about getting drunk or anything like that. It's just one bottle of beer. I've actually practiced it a few times. It's about being mindful, having the beer in your hand, feeling the cold of it, sipping once in a while, but it's really, it really assimilates well into the movement. So. Right. It's just great in that sense.
And I mean, do you find people are doing it together or they're doing it on their own? How is it being sort of taken up?
I mean, we see couples, like a lot of events on Funzing.com. In London, in Manchester, in Bristol, we see some people that just want to meet like-minded people.
Uh-huh.
So it could be beer yoga. We also have talks about serial killers and psychedelics, which are really big in the UK now. So
okay.
We see a lot of people that are expats, a lot of people that just want to meet other people in an event like that. So
do you have to be a sort of a bit of a yoga aficionado? Can you turn up without knowing anything about yoga?
That's completely fine. Beer yoga is for literally anyone. Anyone could give it a go. It's a lot of fun, very easy. It's for all levels. It's really literally anyone could do it.
Okay. And do you recommend any particular beer without necessarily naming a brand? I mean, does it matter what kind of beer you're having?
I mean, we also have a non-alcoholic version if someone, has a problem with that. So we've done it with many brands and many beers. It's not about a brand. It's just about, assimilating this to the movement and just having another way to enjoy beer and yoga. I mean, it's two things that a lot of people love, so why not combine them?
Sure. And you were talking about like mindfulness. I mean, yoga as well is I know there's all kinds of different stuff like Bikram yoga and hot yoga and all that kind of stuff, but you can basically get yourself into a kind of a mindset while you're practicing yoga. So does that lend itself to socializing? Does it lend itself to you not really speaking?
I mean, the class itself is pretty much like any other yoga class. If you go, there's sessions that are live now on Funzing. You'll be able to book and see that. I mean, it's just like any other yoga. There's music. It's relaxing. It's mindful. You hold the bottle of beer in your hand. You do the movement. It's a professional instructor. We have a couple of instructors that are doing it in London and in Manchester. So it's not very different than a, Vinyasa or Bikram or any other side of yoga that you might be used to.
And if you do it, because I've got a tweet here actually from a guy called Ash who's listening to the show, and he says an amazing craft beer and ale pub near me has done this a couple of times, and he says he hasn't done it himself, but he might well do. He said he'd rather drink, but it's an advert for beer yoga at a place called the Secret Sip. Is that the kind of thing you do? Is you go to venues?
We didn't really commercialize it with any brand. We are the first company that did it in the UK around 7 months ago. We just like to switch it up. So each time we do it in different venues. The upcoming sessions in the next week or two are in Shoreditch.
Okay.
So it's just, it's in function rooms of pubs. It's with different brands. We're not very fussed about that. It's just about the practice and having a good time. There are plenty of spots actually for the next 2 weeks. Over 1,200 people attended this with Funzing in the last 6 months or so. But we just opened a lot of new sessions. So people are really welcome just to pop on the website and book and join and have
Sure.
fun.
And I guess you have to do it in the function room because maybe the other drinkers might not be that appreciative of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've had sessions that people from the pub just wanted to come and join. We see that a lot. You know, it's as I said, it's really, really easy. It's really fun. Literally anyone could do it.
Right.
It's about having a laugh and, you know, enjoying it and not anything too complicated or fussy. So,
No, sure. And do people come and sort of, is it a kind of a dating thing as well?
I would say so. I mean, as I mentioned at the beginning, it's Funzing. We just try to challenge the way people go out and maybe do more quirky things or intellectual things. So we see a lot of single people and expats and people living in a big city. They want to meet other people, so they just go to our website and, you know, they just specifically with beer yoga. They just meet other people. It does happen quite a lot, actually. We actually have a new event called Naked Dating. If you're asking about singles, so
naked dating.
I mean, yeah, you're welcome to come on board that if you want.
I don't think you'd want to see me at that, to be honest. But you never know. Trouble is, I never go to Shoreditch either because it's it's way too trendy for me.
Okay, fair enough.
I used to go there before it was trendy, of course, and but so when's your next event that anybody can sign? How do they sign up if they want to go?
So we have an event on the 20th. So that's next week. They just pop onto funzing.com and they'll see it on the main page.
Okay.
There's also a date in Manchester, a few dates at the end of April and in May. So if anyone is listening from up north, really welcome to join.
Okay.
And it's just reoccurring, so just stay tuned on Funzing and they'll be able to, see more dates and join.
Tremendous. Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much indeed. That's Yaron Saghiv there, who runs Beer Yoga, amongst other